You said that's one of the things you're looking forward to, right? It was the map itself.
Yeah, the map itself I'm excited about.
Okay. All right.
But I think the main one is the car meet.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't had car meets ever since Horizon 3, so it's been a very, very long time. And I'm really excited to see that. Also, we're getting gas stations in Tokyo City too, or I'm not sure if it's specifically in Tokyo City, or it's the entirety, like the map itself, or the full map itself. I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure, but they should.
Has it been confirmed that we can fill up the cars?
I don't think so.
Because imagine that you've got to fill up your car, and imagine if you forget to fill it up before like a GT series race, and you break down halfway through.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, it is a sim cage, so I'm not sure if they're going to be ultra realistic with that, but who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know how that's going to be. There was a gas station somewhere in this gameplay footage. But no, I mean, I know they had a similar thing when it comes to... Oh, there's a gas station right there. They had a similar thing with Horizon 3, like, oh, if you ran out of fuel, then your car would just stop. But I feel like for the simplicity's sakes of, like, you know, people actually wanting to explore Tokyo and Japan itself, I feel like that's not going to be a viable thing, because you know that half of the people will be like, why is this a thing? I mean... It does dive into another conversation of like the cosmetic tower, but we can also worry about that a little bit later, because I do want to ask Raiden. You know, Basher says the map itself of Japan and the car meets and all that and that stuff. Raiden, what are you most excited for when it comes to Horizon 6?
Well, I've been sitting here thinking about it because thanks to Basher for going first, because it gave me time to think. For one of my favorite times throughout all of the games was the unlocking every road. That way you see all of the landscape. Because that process was always a lot of fun to me. And secondly, new showcase events, because I want to see the new scripted events that have cutscenes and crazy stuff that isn't just street racing.
I agree with that.
And then thirdly, freaking story progression, because I'm so bored doing seasonal events.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Oh, fucking OBS. Come on, OBS. No, I agree. I'm still recording by the way on the side, so we can still talk. I agree with that, though.
Got it. Because the way they're talking about the XP progression and the racing progression and you don't get to go with the cars that'll do 300 miles an hour until you're actually kind of good at it.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing I was really excited for. Is like well, that's the thing they also said though. It's like it's restricted when it comes to the Horizon events itself, but when you're exploring Japan, you can explore with any car that you like to explore with.
Yeah, so you can. Well, they talked about that because that allows the random races and the car meets and all that kind of. Because then you can just be yourself and do what you want.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that aspect. Going to the showcases, actually, you were talking about that too. I will admit though, I hope they have the frickin' Gangnam frickin' Bai. That's gonna be a showcase event. That might be the Legends Island showcase event, by the way. I'm not too sure, but I feel like if you're racing it with a cover car, I feel like that's gonna lead into, you know, the last showcase event thing in Horizon. I'm not too sure though, because go ahead.
And actually, let me tag on there because I'm just remembering from part of the video that I watched the other day, because I was floating in and out of it because the one guy was struggling to keep my attention. Some of the new story missions that popped up, like some of the names and stuff, where it was like, you discovered this story mission. I'm like, ooh. You know?
Yeah,
I'm definitely excited to see those because I enjoy the story missions, even if they are annoying.
Wasn't there one like a magazine thing? Hold on, I'm going through the gameplay real quick. There's one that like you can like there's a photography one that's coming up soon. I know I was noticing this when I was watching this, breaking it down on my YouTube channel, which you can subscribe by the way. It's free and you can unsubscribe anytime you want. There we go. I found it.
Yeah, because it's as he's driving. Also, I was noticing you can see all the XP boards too.
Yeah, I wonder because they had an early access, they kind of just showed off the XP boards, because I feel like you have to like survey, like find them in the world before you can like hit them.
Yeah, you can. Well, I don't know if 6 will do it. In the previous ones, you could pay like $1.99 or something to get the treasure map that would unlock all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I might just do it off rip, so at least I don't have to like fully scour the whole map, but also at the same time, because like actually enjoying the map.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be super time consuming depending on how they do the fast travel system.
That is true. The showcase events is going to be interesting because like we've dealt with a strict structure throughout the Horizon franchise, like the previous festival sites and all that stuff too. And like we got to raise a freaking monster truck in Horizon 5, which was pretty badass. So like the question is like, you know, you maybe both of you can like take some wild guesses of like what kind of showcase events we'll be doing, but like I wonder how you can top a Gundam showcase event, because like that's a pretty badass thing. Like if you have your own Horizon festival based robot Gundam thing, and like yeah, I know Harris was excited about like the train showcase events as well, the Shinkansen, I think that's what it's called, showcase events.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say that every game has had a race against a train, so there's definitely gonna be that.
Oh god, the speedrunning flashbacks are hitting me. Oh no.
Right.
Basher, do you want to take a guess on what kind of like other showcase events we can possibly see in Horizon 6? There's a lot of options. That's the thing, because like there's so much. I mean, okay, there's some variety with it at least.
Definitely the train.
Yeah.
Obviously, because everyone has had the train showcase.
Do you think we're gonna get one or two? By the way,
have one.
Yeah, definitely one. But do you think we're gonna get one or two this time around?
One or... It could be. I know one will definitely be against like a bullet train.
Yeah.
I think there'll be one. I don't think they'll do two. I think they'll want something different. I think one will be against some sort of like big, like anime robot thing.
Yeah, the Gundam thing. We saw the teaser at the last of the developer showcase event. That's definitely one.
Yeah, that'll definitely be one. I think there'll definitely be something to do with like racing against some JDM legends.
Well, if I can throw in a guess there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say even if they don't get permission to use the intellectual property, there will absolutely be a down the mountain race against an AE86.
I think we've already seen that though, right? From the developer showcase and also the gameplay they've been teasing us with. Because like,
yeah, I think so. Because
it was an AE86 and a GR86, and that might be one of the Toge battles that we might be doing in the game.
I could definitely see there being a very built up showcase event against the like mystery driver kind of thing.
Well, let's think about this for a second though, because so yeah, Basher said like a bullet train, the Gundam one. Well, let's look back in Horizon 5 Mexico real quick. Horizon Mexico, we raced against frickin' oh yeah, we had the parade float one. Actually, no, that wasn't a showcase event. That was just a expedition thing.
Yeah.
We had the train. We had the jet skis were in the jungle. That's one of them, a jet ski one.
You had the motorbikes as well.
Yeah, well, it was a plane and motorbike one in Guanajuato. That was like the first showcase event that we got in that game. In Horizon Mexico. There's that one. Monster trucks. That was another one. The monster truck showcase one. Buggy and the Beast, I think that was called. That's what it was called. I don't know. I think because we just don't know There's still so many mysteries with this, right? Because like we don't know how much is gonna go into the showcase events, like with that. But I think they're probably gonna tell us over time. They're probably also gonna show a map reveal at some point. I know next week they said that they're gonna get deep dive into customization. But
yeah, they're gonna show off car stuff. Nice.
I'm so ready for this PI difference thing, because the PI rehaul, because we need another PI rehaul, because I do not like seeing these cartoons in Horizon 5. They're just cursed as hell, and they are winning races left, right, and center. I'm like, what are we doing? Before we keep going with any sort, actually, hold on. What else? That's the thing. There's so much to talk about. I kind of want to dive back into the time attack circuits real quick. There's one thing that they did say on it, which was that you can race against your friends on the time attack circuits. What do you guys think about that? Because like it's pretty much gonna be like the new Rivals program, right? What do you guys think?
I think it'll be nice to see you guys higher up on the leaderboard than me.
Oh my. I mean, yeah, there's that sort of competition against your friends.
Well, and I know he mentioned several times that a lot of it was based on you get XP and credits for every time you do one and lab it and everything. So it's going to be also a way to earn XP in the game.
That is true. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna put this out as a scenario though, because that's the thing I've noticed. I've noticed this when they were like showcasing the time attack and like, oh, you can race against your friends. What if you don't have any friends on Horizon? Like, what kind of situation are you gonna be putting yourself in with that? Like, let's say you've never played Forza, you just wanted to get into it because of Horizon 6 Japan, but like, I'm curious what the whole system's gonna be like if you don't have any friends that you're friended with in Horizon. And I'm curious of like what they're gonna do for the leaderboards. Like,
well, my assumption was you kind of nailed it earlier with the Rivals process, where people on your friends list are going to be the here's your next person to beat, as opposed to just the random guy in place above you.
Well, that's the thing though. What if you're not friend requested with anyone in the game though? That's the thing.
Like on Raptor's account, he only has 2, so most of his rivals are just the next position above his time, or is his next rival.
Well, yeah, but I know they're saying though, for the in-game, no, you're good. For the in-game world aspect, it's only your friends that's gonna be popping up on the leaderboard, not anyone else. And like, part of me is like, okay, I can understand that, but I'm curious if there's also a way like they're gonna switch it over time to have a global leaderboard on that, especially if it's like a weekly rotation as well. I don't know. Basher, do you have any thoughts on this?
Not really.
No, I was gonna say, I apologize if I'm misunderstanding. I thought in the video he said that that leaderboard that it displays is going to be whoever the top person that week is, and then you.
Hold on, I'm curious. Let's find out. Let's go through this real quick.
Creates more engaging experiences.
Because like, I think it's only your friends.
One answer for it is from that point of view, make things that you discover that are playable just in the world, where you reduce the friction, you make it easier to do something to get.
Off note, I'm glad they're being seamless with the experience.
That I've demonstrated today is Forza Horizon 6's new time attack driving.
Okay.
Time attack is a brand new feature for Forza Horizon 6. It's a shared world feature where it's all about getting the fastest lap time as possible on these incredible grassroots circuits across our map, and they're kind of quite varied. You might have an off-road one, you might have a track focus one.
By the way, when they said off-road, for off-road time attack circuits, I lost my shit. Just saying that right now. To have a rally time attack circuit is gonna be fantastic.
And really, it is at its core you're setting a lap time and then trying to beat that every time. And we have splits that kind of show you're getting faster or slower. And every time you do a lap, you get credits and XP as well.
Okay, so the credits and XP thing, yeah. Raiden, I think you said that, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I think that was one of the main incentives was you can just go hot lap and practice and get paid for it.
yeah, I wonder how many people are going to be like using that just to level up the whole entire time too. Unless
It'd probably be like a tuner's playground because you can test the hell out of stuff consistently.
Oh yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I'm also curious how many people are going to be doing the reverse layouts because like that's the one thing I've noticed with like the Horizon tracks in game. They don't do the reverse layouts. They just do one specific direction. It's like, bro, what if I want to go the opposite way? Just saying. I forgot.
My muscle memory.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, the lines.
I only like turning right.
Turn right to go left.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another thing I was gonna say real quick. Yeah. Oh, let's keep on going with this because I'm explaining everything.
But you were talking about the reverse tracks, if that helps. So.
No, there was like another
loop where
other
you can
thing.
just hot lap for as long as you want. But really, it's a place where we've seen other players gather. It's a place of activity. I kind of go back to that shared world energy that you get from real players. This is kind of a hot spot.
Also, I'm glad they're kind of bringing this back, by the way, because that open world feeling of where you can see other players kind of got lost in Horizon 5, but it was really blossomed in Horizon 4. So I'm glad they're bringing this back, this aspect where they're going to have more players on the map at a time. Thoughts, guys? Thoughts? Opinions?
Oh no, I was just the thought like black hole I just went down there was I agree with that because in 4 it was sort of the trademark of that was the community. I think we call them were they still called arcade events in 4?
I think it was Horizon Live.
But it was you were actually really incentivized to do it together because it was so much easier in a large group versus it's like almost a penalty now.
Yeah,
just doing those events alone is easier.
Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of lost its like flair on Horizon 5 because like I think they just added too many variety types in there when it comes to like the different arcade events you can do. That's the thing.
Well, and I got burned a lot of times by a person would drive through the event and start it, and it would double the amount of score I had to get, but they'd be gone, and no one would quit. You know, yes. Whereas in 4, that didn't happen. It just made it easier or got rid of them. You know. Yeah.
Basher, did you do any Horizon Live arcade event stuff in Horizon 4 or 5?
No.
You know, fair enough, man.
Fine,
Wait, the arcade one. So that was like the Infected, wasn't it?
No, that's Playground Games. The Horizon Live stuff only took place in like the open world where you go to a circle on around the map, and like once you drive through it, once the event starts, you have to like get a certain amount of drift score, a certain amount of speed trap score, a certain amount of PR stunt, the stunt jump score.
Yeah, I think I did that in Horizon 4.
Yeah. I think the one thing about Horizon 4's map, by the way, is like because it was so easier to navigate, not easier to navigate, but like it was such a better map in my opinion. That like you were more incentivized. I don't know the word. How do you say the word? But
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I got in that first video of him just driving around the map. There were some sections there where I was very much like, "Wow, this is just like driving through the mountains of Britain."
Yeah, I think everyone, because they hated Horizon 5's map, they're like, we need a better map.
Well, and especially being back on the left side of the road, I was like, oh, this feels warm and cozy to me now. Or sorry, left side of the street. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure. I know what you meant. I bet Basher's happy. Basher, you're probably happy with that because you're in the UK with that.
Yep.
Yeah, less driving into traffic on accident.
Oh my god. I like how Epic Game just gave me every fucking notification possible at once. Thanks, Epic Games.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the tangent. It's just we're talking about the map and the
No.
layout. Plus, it helps it make so much more expansive when you can't see a half a mile out of you.
By the way, yeah, feel free to just let your thoughts flow, man. That's what we do. That's what we do here on the Nexus podcast. Just speak your mind, man. Unhinged, not unhinged, whatever's on your mind, man. Just speak away. Same with you, Basher. Just speak your mind, man.
Yeah. If I go off on tangents, we'll be here forever. So let's get
bro, that's a point, man. It's a conversational aspect, man. Yeah. I sound like that turtle from Finding Nemo. Oh man. Yeah, Horizon 5's map was just so weak, and I think the one thing I love about Horizon 4's map, and I'm not sure if you guys remember this, it's like you can see like the little like icons in the distance of like, oh, there's a Horizon Festival, there's Super 7, and like all that stuff too. Do you guys remember that? It's like it led you in the direction of like where the Horizon Festival is.
Yeah.
It was very distant,
because
though.
they kind of traded that off for like the fireworks and balloons and stuff in 5.
Yeah.
Because wasn't 4 like hot air balloons?
But they were kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Horizon 5 also had the hot air balloons at some of the festival location sites too. Because like during the day you can see the hot air balloons in the distance, but at night it was all fireworks at the festival sites. But I think, no, Basher, I think you're also correct with like the hot air balloons in Horizon 4 as well, if I recall.
Yeah, there's a huge hot air balloon thing in 4. I think you're right, over one of the festival sites, and it makes it very easy to find it because there's, if I remember, Spotlight too.
I'm gonna invite you, Screw. I'm gonna see if Harris is gonna join us with this. All right, we're gonna keep going, but also, side note, by the way, Horizon.
Shit, I went off track.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm saying, and right on cue,
First thing
ladies and
you said.
gentlemen.
150 mile an hour off there, but I managed to save it.
Okay, good to know. But this is Forza.
You mentioned showcase events earlier.
Yeah, do you have any input on that?
One thing I noticed in the trailer, which some people didn't, not only is there a bullet train, there's also a suburban train in the background of one of the shots.
Yeah,
so
Tokyo.
You might have a bit where you're, so you might have a bit where you're racing that as well as a showcase event.
Well, isn't there an elevated line going through Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm wondering. We didn't see that when they were driving around, but I wonder if it's in there somewhere.
We did, but only once.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Was it during the developer showcase or the actual like cruising element?
The showcase.
Well, I'm checking out
Not Booze Cruise.
the boost cruise. You mean me when I'm zooted out of my mind at like 10 o'clock at night playing Horizon 6?
No.
I'm looking at the.
Not what I drink.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to go for. I was like, yeah, you see the highway in
There's
this.
a highway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and, you know, the Midnight Club, right? The racing team.
I guess.
I know the video game series.
Yeah, I know the video game series.
So basically, in Japan, there was a very famous street racing team called Midnight Club.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. There's documentaries about them. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I mean. One of them had a Countach, and you bet I'm going to try and replicate that in Horizon 6.
Hey, you probably have the freedom to with like the customization that hopefully we're gonna get a
And the
lot
window
of.
stickers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are the guys who just went crazy with all kinds of multicolored lights all over the car and everything.
No, that's Bozizoko you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah, got it. Sorry.
By the way, just a fair point. I hope we have neon lights in Horizon 6. Like
Oh, so
underglow
nice.
neon for our cars. Like freaking like Underground 2 era.
Actually, there's something else. I was thinking of the song Neon Lights for a moment, so
Oh yeah.
what Japanese music would you want to see?
Eurobeat. Off rip.
Aside from that, because it's kind of obvious.
Japanese pop, I guess. J-pop.
Okay, I'm thinking of J-Fusion, but because that's a big part of culture, but at the same time, it's kind of prominent in Gran Turismo, and do you think they'll decide to do that? Because it's,
Well, also, you gotta consider licensing for music and all that stuff too, and like we don't know how much they're gonna
well,
spend
yeah,
on
but Gran
licensing for
Turismo
music.
doesn't own it all, but do you think they'd do that?
I
It's
don't know.
associated with them.
Well,
but they
to be
don't exactly
fair,
own the jump.
you also have to consider that Horizon's gonna be making their own music as well, because they have their own custom soundtracks for stuff too.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that was a thing.
Oh my god, bro! You play the game not enough, bro.
I've played it like I played 2 qualifying blueprints in this race this week.
I was not focused on. Oh my god, bro.
I cannot afford focus. Correct.
Oh my no.
I will say along the same line, I'm very interested to see what the Japanese rock station turns out to be.
Ooh.
I know Basher. I'm not sure, Basher, what kind of music do you like listening to? What are you trying to hope for in Horizon 6? Like, what kind of radio station you want?
A bit of indie music, sort of like indie pop.
Basher's gonna be driving the Japanese highway like, you're my wonder wall. Singing the Oasis and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's a good song.
Screaming out lock.
Yeah, right. I hope this is probably gonna be a far stretch thing, but I hope they bring back the Spotify I hope they bring Spotify implementation, or the frickin' no, what was the thing they had in Horizon 3? It was like a Windows Media thing, wasn't it? Or like the mixes.
I think that was an FH4 as well, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was called.
No, Mixer was a complete. It was a streaming platform.
No. Oh, right.
What, Raiden? I know you were trying to say it.
Oh no, I thought the name of it was Mixer.
I think it was. No, Mixer was the streaming platform. There's something, but I hope they bring that back. Like, I wanted my own custom music.
It didn't have Groove Shark in it, did it?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Side note, by the way, I found the tracks. But I don't know. The question is, how could they could make it into a showcase event. I just don't know how, because like to be fair, we don't know the layout of Tokyo City yet, because we don't know the full layout.
Groove. It was called Groove.
And you could probably
Groove.
all the stuff we've seen so far.
Yeah.
That was actually another question I was going to ask you guys. Do you think because we've gotten so much footage already of this game, do you think people are going to start piecing stuff together using the minimap?
Well, Reddit already
But they already have.
Yeah, it's Reddit. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's exactly what Harris said. Yeah, there's already people who have had it all together and drawn it out.
I'm going to look that up soon. All right.
Some people were saying, OMG, we've got Mount Haruna, even though they already mentioned it in the direct.
I'm going back to the time attack thing because I want to see what the whole Rivals leaderboard is going to be like.
If you want to take that even higher, we also have these in-world leaderboards that track
here we go.
times across the community, and that is filtered to your PI class, and these are actually grounded in-world leaderboards. You'll see the top 3 times across the community at your PI. You'll see your time, so you'll always see your name, you'll always see your car with your livery and where you rank on that leaderboard. And you can also see your rival as well.
Okay.
And the way that rival system works is it will always prioritize your friends. So you might be driving past, and then you can see that one of your friends has actually topped your score. And that's a really, within the world, you just see my friends there now ahead of me, and then you can go and try and beat them.
If you have
it's
friends,
a system
they'll be on
that
there. If not, it's just a regular
when we put it in the game,
By the way, Sundown, real quick, by the way.
Beat them. It's a system that.
Remember how we discussed, like, they brought certain aspects from DLCs into future games? Split flags are from the Rally Adventure DLC.
Yep.
We're gonna get Lego cars in FH6.
Imagine this.
I think we'll get another.
Oh, well,
I mean,
okay,
it's not
hold
an
on.
unreasonable guess for DLC.
Like, it's not, to be fair, that's not actually a chaotic guess, to be fair, considering it is Japan and it has anime stuff. Like...
Oh yeah, Here Before the Gundam is actually a Transformer.
it's
part of me is really hoping we get like a Neo Tokyo DLC because it would be cool to see everything cyberpunky.
well, actually,
What Tokyo? Sorry,
go ahead, Raiden.
I didn't.
Oh,
Sorry, it was cutting in and out on me. What was happening?
no, he asked the Neo Tokyo. You said.
Yeah, like the like Blade Runner style.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And actually, that kind of leads me into a different
well-
topic too. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm trying to think of another comparison to it, but like the whole corporate future thing, like the Cyberpunk 2077 style.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah. They could do. I mean, it'd be unrealistic, but it'd be epic to have the cyberpunk
Right.
anime characters.
Well, no. I think what I was
we
trying to
already
go
had
for
the
the
car
aesthetic,
one.
though. No, well,
Or at
no.
least a name drop.
Well, that's the thing. Raiden brings up a good point because, one, we don't know how the night is looking in this game yet. We haven't seen any gameplay of nighttime.
No, he had that one comment where he said they had made sure they had the neon lights.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he brought that in Horizon 5. I'm curious if the whole city of Tokyo is, like, has neon lights and all that stuff. Actually, we also wait, hold on. We also have. Oh crap! I messed it up. There we go. Where is the Horizon Festival screenshot? Yeah, there we go. Because yeah, we did get a screenshot of the Horizon Festival location itself, and yes, it is screaming Forza Horizon 1 vibes.
God,
But
it's so good.
It's also screaming to me the Hot Wheels expansion festival site too, because you can see how it branches off with itself. And if I do recall with the how the Horizon DLC works in Horizon 5, it branched off into 4 different ways that goes into different directions of the map, which is pretty cool. So shout out to Kay in my chat, by the way. Not just that, yeah, freaking Initial D or Wangda Midnight Car Pack DLC or DLC. That's the thing. Also, we
I
haven't
think
really.
they do references to car mangas like Kuntak or Overrev because they're kind of well known as well.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of animes they need. Like, if they were to put a lot of animes into this game, it'd probably cost a lot of licensing money. That's the thing. Because just to get all those IPs in Forza Horizon will probably be expensive as hell, considering it's anime-related stuff. Tokyo doesn't have that many neons, but LEDs, yeah. Okay, LED lights. That makes better
And
sense.
since they're popular at the moment, do you think they'll have some kind of reference to that horse game people won't shut up about?
Oh my god, bro. Of course you had to bring it up. The Mama Sume? No, I don't think they're gonna bring that.
I say that like I'm not about to drive past a statue of one of them on the track.
Okay, bro, cool. Good to know. Yeah. Frickin' don't bring any of that GT series crap in here. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna belittle it. Also, there's another screenshot, by the way, of the actual business district in Tokyo City. This looks fantastic, by the way.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite screenshots they've shown so far in this. Even though it's a basic like banking area of Japan, it looks fantastic. And I will say, I'm so excited for the city environment in this game. Like, they compared it to Server's Paradise. Go ahead, Raiden.
Well, I was just gonna say, the whole time I was watching this segment during the video, my biggest thought was, I am so curious what in this game will be destructible and what won't.
What kind of chaos is gonna ensue?
Like, where can you drive and where will it stop you? Like, what trees will be and what, like, there's so many places in here you can go that might be stopped and might not.
Hmm.
Well, this is interesting. I'm about to lap someone.
Oh my god, bro. Not the podcast, bro. Only part that's really neon is the... Oh, is that the Rainbow Bridge, Kay?
Yeah, that's the Rainbow
Oh yeah,
Bridge.
the bridge from Cars 2. I can't wait to see that in game.
Yeah, that's gonna look gorgeous. Like, especially if you can crank it up to 4K and drive under that thing for a second. It's great.
The ray tracing.
Funnily enough, I've only actually seen a picture of that in Wangan Midnight and Cars 2, so how do you know what it looks like in real life?
Let's see, what other okay, Kay, toss a topic
Because
for us. There's
I've
so much
watched
to talk
James
about.
Maze Man in Japan. Sorry.
That's so much to talk about. There's so much like details have been dropped to us recently that those like it's like almost not overwhelming, but still like there's a lot. Also, by the way, time attack circuits. We also know there's a time attack circuit on the Legends Island. We know that now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what else. Hold on. Above this. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Okay, what you're saying in my chat, like this map might be smaller than I think I'd say. I know it's going to be smaller. It's not going to be as expansive as we know it, but the factor is it's going to be a lot more denser. And I feel like, and they've also referenced this in the most recent video that they've just uploaded about how the map is layered differently compared to the other games of like, you go from desert to immediate boom resort, like just like a switch quickly. But they said that there's different biomes. We've already know what the biomes are because they've been releasing that footage to us like at the beginning of like the updates and like the news about this game. But I'm really curious of how the whole map is going to be structured with the biomes, because we know that the Tokyo City is on the south part of the map. We know that because the docks are on the bottom of the map, while the Alpine stuff's all the way on the north of the map. But also they've also said too that this map is more elevated based than anything else, which I'm really curious of. Like, if it's more elevation based than anything else, how dense are these biomes gonna be? If there's like the one Tokyo City and there's like 4 other biomes. I think Coast, Alpine, Highlands, and Low Mountains, I think.
Anyway, going back to showcases for a moment.
Bruh.
Do you know the bike showcase we had in Horizon 5, right?
Yeah, we listed them off. Yeah, we listed them off earlier, I believe.
Well, Honda makes motorbikes, and isn't Kawasaki Japanese as well?
I think so.
Just 'cause maybe they could show up at some point.
Bro, I doubt we're gonna get any bikes in Horizon 6, bro. They're not gonna try to turn this into the Crew Motor Fest. I mean, they can try, but I don't think that the physics engine will allow that to happen.
No, but they've done bikes before in 4 and 5, remember?
Yeah, for showcase events, but that's it. We don't drive these bikes.
I just said it's a showcase.
Yeah. You know, it'd be a pretty insane run, pretty insane showcase if we do a highway run with the bikes, but like weaving through traffic.
Yep.
That'd
Do you
be
think
pretty
we'll
cool.
get any real racetracks or references to them anyway? Because you've got Fuji, Tsukuba, and Suzuka, all of which are
Don't
pretty
we have?
well-known.
Don't we have one already in the time attack circuits?
Yeah, but that's a fictional track, I think.
No, hold on. It was one of the
Either way, it's not a license.
IGN.
You have to watch this one.
Oh god.
Managing it.
IGN developers direct. No, sorry. No, didn't they show that already in the Horizon 6 developers direct thing? It was like one of the time attack circuits. I think me and Raid, like all of us were reacting to it.
I know,
Celebration
I was
of
there
beautiful
too.
cars.
Okay, Japanese, where is it? There we go, found you.
You can show off your cars and
Oh
characters.
yeah, what, Daikoku, I know Basher actually, I'm gonna toss this topic to you real quick if you want to rant on for a few seconds. Daikokus and like the car mates, I know we got confirmed 3 car mates, but what's the most thing you're really excited for when it comes to like, I know it's not 1-to-1 scale, it's Horizon implemented when it comes to like, it's a Horizon inspired map, but yeah, Basher.
Well,
oh my gosh.
on that note, Motorsport got canned, so do you think we'll see any of their assets or anything?
Oh yeah, they've already shown in the developers direct, man.
We already are. We have R-class cars.
Well, that, but
Yeah, but
also
aside from
there's
that,
some sponsorships from Forza Motorsport that's in Horizon 6 already. We've seen this.
Yeah,
Wait,
because we
when?
talked about body
was
kits
that?
and stuff in motorsports too.
Yeah, bro, hold on. It was like right at the beginning when they showed us Daikoku and like all that stuff. Where is it? Where? It literally, it was like, here we go. There's like sponsorships on the right side. Oh, like it was like one of the first shots we've seen in this game.
The Horizon Festival is a
But yeah, the sponsorships you can see on some of the wall, what you call it, the freaking not the fence posts, the metal gate things. Those are sponsorships from Forza Motorsport. So they're already bringing aspects or like, you know, elements from Forza Motorsport into Horizon. But yeah, Basher, we've already got confirmed that there's 3 spots for locations for car meets. What's your takeaway with like what are you hoping for when it comes to the free roam aspect? Because I know you talked about that earlier.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for. I feel like I'd quite like to, like, you know, if you get in the passenger seat, and you can be a passenger princess.
Oh,
your friends drive you around.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, can you bring people around in your car? I'm curious if that would exist.
Put them in the boot.
A game mode where the passenger gets the pop up for rally notes, and then they have to give them to the driver.
No. Yakuza game mode.
Freaking, that'd be insane if that happened, Raiden. Actually, you know, I just realized also. Thanks for reminding me about that. What the heck are they gonna do about the pace notes, by the way? Because they implement that in Horizon 5. We just don't know what they're gonna do for Horizon 6 with it.
It was just a rally.
Yeah, it was just a rally thing, but like, you had to
use. It's a
use.
pretty popular feature. Let's see why not.
But well, that's the thing though. Like, I wonder how they're gonna use it. Also, I'm showing off the circuit right now
shared experiences like
because
Horizon time attack circuits.
I forgot Shibu. There's a freaking track that Hoki Hoshi and other people were referencing with this.
Just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world.
I thought it was kind of similar to Tsukuba when I first watched it, but I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't. There was another freaking Japanese track. I forgot what it was called though. That it looked exactly like this. No.
There's that one. But there's one from Gran Turismo, but I don't know if it's a real track or not.
I don't know what freaking. I don't forget the name. What the hell the track was called? I'm
Tracky McTrack face. Good, we're done.
Oh, okay, bro. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna casually yoink. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna kick you out yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Glad you heard that. Basher, question for you, bud.
On you anyway.
Yes.
We're gonna be coming up on the customization aspects of what Horizon 6 is gonna entail for customization. What's the most what's the couple things that you're looking forward to with customization?
I'm looking forward to more body kits.
Okay.
I think because being in Japan, you know, Japan is known for the body kits on a lot of their cars. So I want more realistic body kits. Like more from Rocket Bunny and everything like that.
What?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. So body kits. I know we've gotten the confirmation of Forza Arrow, and Allan Harris is gonna have a fucking field day with ranting about that.
Actually, I heard they might be adding new stuff, so who knows?
But I mean, Basher, what's the one thing you look at when it comes to customization aspects? Is it like the performance side, the visual side? I mean, like, yeah, I know you like the visual side, the body kits and all that stuff, but like performance-wise, what are you looking forward to when it comes to that?
I haven't looked really much into the customization aspect of it. But obviously when it comes down to like, because I prefer very much visual and realism. Like chucking a V8 engine into, you know, a car that should not have a V8 engine in it.
A PLP 50.
Yeah.
I don't have an example.
I think mostly like the exhausts as well. Like, I'd quite like branded exhausts, not just sport and race.
And exhausts which have that bluish thing at the end as well. That'd be cool.
The titanium bit,
Yeah.
Like, I want stuff that actually is real, branded exhaust, stuff that actually looks nice.
Like Techno Pro Spirit, which is the famous time attack team that makes parts in Japan.
That's just my input.
No, by all means, get your voice out there, man. It's all right. Speaking of exhaust, by the way, because they had an implementation in Horizon 5 where if you change a part of a car, it'll change the audio sound of the car. I'm curious of how it's going to be expanded on that, because I will call out the Need for Speed series real quick though. I know they had a customization, like exhaust output sound customization aspect of that, where like you can change like the rawness of exhaust sounds. I'm curious if a Forza will ever be able to do that. Like they have probably the technology to do that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question?
Oh my gosh.
I'm on my last lap. I'm trying to really focus.
For fuck's sakes. All right, bye. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, Basher. Before we got rudely interrupted by someone, what are you gonna say?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, bro. This is such an unhinged podcast. Oh my god, bro. What am I doing?
Is that not what podcasts are meant to be? They're meant to be unhinged.
Yeah, to be fair, screw being professional. We're just gonna roll with it over here. Who needs professionalism?
In a dream world, on the cars that actually have, conventional internal combustion engines, maybe tunable exhaust through custom exhaust or not, and then in the electric cars, a whole list of sound effects, just like we get for horns as the exhaust sounds. That way you can have like Homer Simpson screaming as somebody goes by. It'd be great.
Yo!
Do you know what I've just realised? I feel like they're gonna put in like K-pop demon hunters into the game. Not as like an official thing, but just as some sort of like, how they inputted Top Gear into Horizon 4? That sort of thing.
How could you? That's Demon Hunters. How could you do that to a car game?
I don't know.
Like, pop the demons in the road.
Use it as a horn.
Yeah.
Use it as a horn.
How it's done. Oh my gosh. I mean,
it'll at least be an achievement, right?
I'm curious. Speaking of that, thanks for reminding me about that Basher. Like, frickin'. I'm curious how kawaii they're gonna go with like the Japanese like anime aesthetic for this game. Because like, yeah, it's a car game, but like there's probably some elements of this game that's like, oh, you're gonna be like an anime super fan of like, oh my god, this was the location of ya, whatever the hell it is. So I'm curious like how like, to be fair, this kind of goes back to the Horizon stories, and I do want to step into the Horizon stories aspect of it as well, because like those don't get that much appreciation, but Horizon 5's Horizon stories were kind of like not the best in my opinion. Also, I just get distracted by a hawk outside. Good job, me. It's gonna be quite interesting. Well, I'm curious, Raiden, do you think we're gonna get like a Tokyo Drift Horizon story in the game?
Oh man, that's a good question, because we have movie tie-ins pretty regularly now.
Yeah, but Universal was a part of it, right? Because of the Back to the Future cars and the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, and they haven't talked about any of that because everything's been very like culturally specific so far. But I mean, there's plenty of car packs to come.
I mean, that they're probably gonna most likely release that at the back end of this game, though. Well, actually, this is a very important question I was gonna ask you guys, because I was thinking about this last night when I was trying to fall asleep, because my mind just keeps running rampant when I'm trying to fall asleep. Excuse me. Do we think, or do we know? Do we not know? Sorry, that's bad to phrase it. Do we think this might be the final Horizon game in the series, or do you think they're going to keep on going with this? Because everyone wanted Japan for a long time. We got Japan. This we already know. You've got the estate. That's gonna be a massive building ground for people for the Event Lab community. We can build anywhere in the open world of Japan. The biomes are pretty solid already. The progression is probably the top tier progression. By the way, I'll make a side note about that after you guys answer this question. But do we think this might be the last Horizon game of the series, or do you think they're gonna make another game after it? Because I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do with this. That's my answer. But Basher, Raiden, if you guys want to go first.
Yeah, I think it will be the last one. I think they'll just keep updating it.
Okay, and in what way do you think they're gonna keep updating it? Let me ask you that question.
It's a difficult one to answer that. I think it'll just be down to based on the players. They put their input in and they can then update it and add stuff in to make it more viewer sort of suggestions.
Raiden, do you have any thoughts on this before I actually add additional stuff I just thought about?
Well, I was gonna say I actually disagree with Basher on this one because if you look at the amount of money Microsoft made just from adding PlayStation players on board, I think they're going to milk this game endlessly for about 4 or 5 years, just like they did 5, until they're not making any money, and then they're going to give us Germany or something like that. That would be the Nürburgring and that kind of stuff instead.
I forgot about Germany.
So I don't think we're dry on this yet because it's still the most profitable racing franchise next to Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that is true. And I'll say this right now too, because in my opinion, we also know that they're gonna announce the next generation of Xbox consoles relatively soon. Not relatively soon, but we've gotten a hint of it so far. I forgot what the project code name was, but I know I saw a video on it, and I also posted on the Nexus Discord server too. In my opinion, yeah, it's not gonna be the last game. Sorry, Basher, I'm gonna agree with Raiden here.
I've changed my thoughts. It's not going to be the last one.
We still have a few places left to go that are very car-centric.
Well, actually, I was going to get to that.
Plus, you still have South Africa for Dakar and stuff too.
I've completely changed my track of what's the word? I don't even know. If they're going to do a last one, I think based on the fact that what you were saying, Allan, the new era of console. I think they'll do Europe as a whole, and you can travel from country to country out.
Dude, that would be cool.
Going back to Horizon 2 era, but it's expansive. Just thought.
Man, what? You could do a grand remaster and include all of them together.
Oh, God. Imagine a Horizon world.
Dude, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
Because it would be global. You could go from Colorado for North America over to 4 for Europe.
I saw a photo on Reddit of people taking the basic Horizon 5 map, but combining every DLC in existence of the Horizon franchise and merging it as a whole map. It was pretty cool to look at. So Horizon 4 and the top right of the map, Horizon 3 top left, Horizon 1 bottom left. It was really cool to see though. But yeah, this is not going to be the last game of the series. I think they're going to milk the hell out of the Xbox Series consoles until the Series S cannot handle it anymore. PlayStation 5 players are going to be joining us at some point too in the future after the game gets launched, which is going to, by the way, once all those players are going to join, I feel like Horizon's going to be at the peak. And I'm talking Horizon 3 peak of the community's going to be so active, with so many people on Horizon 6 Japan. It's gonna be astonishing to see the community just come together, and especially if you want to, I think I'm gonna be hosting a lot of stuff over here on the Nexus Discord server too. We're gonna be hosting a lot of events. Got a couple racing series I would love to do. but I think it's gonna be a phenomenal game. But for the next location, I've been thinking about this. Germany is a good option. Canada is also a good option. Canada, or Brazil.
Yeah.
I know. Hold your gasps, everyone. Brazil's a wild assumption.
No, I was just running through the different biome possibilities in my head based on like random stuff that I've seen of, you know.
Also, Kay, I'm gonna call you out for a second. Europe and Kay said this in my chat. Europe and all would be a bad idea. You'll have entire Europe screaming. Well, that's a problem. People are gonna complain no matter what about where we go. Nonetheless, that's the thing. You can't please everyone in any gaming community whatsoever, and that's the thing I've learned about gaming as a whole these days. You know, sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. I was mumbling to myself. Sorry.
That's the thing. It's like I used to be in so many racing clubs, but they've gone just like they kind of lost the core philosophy with what I see in gaming, which is like, yeah, you know, developers won't be able to please every gamer, but at least we can appreciate with what we have when it comes to the different IPs, different franchises that we play as a whole. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Europe in a single map would be catastrophic, trying to cram everything different colors. Well, that's the thing, because, like, yeah, I mean, if we do go back to Europe or France or whatever, like, trying to cram all that stuff into one map, but also, we don't know how dense Horizon Japan is. That's the thing, that's what I'm hopeful for. Because, like, if each biome is vertical dependent. By the way, going back into that topic, are we gonna get more of a vertical map more than horizontal? Because Horizon Mexico was very horizontal. I'm curious if we're gonna go like more of a south to north map more than an east to west to east map. What do you guys think? Because like I know the verticality's been yeah, because like, you know, like yeah, east to west or whatever, because like it's like you got a longer map going from left to right. Like yeah, there's some north and south aspect, but there's more left to right than more up and down or north to south. But I'm curious if they're gonna go more like, okay, yeah, there's only so much far you can go from right to left of the map, but I'm curious of like if it goes more up or down, south to north, because we have the Alpines and all that stuff too, the Alpine region and Tokyo City. But I don't know.
My guess there would be it'll probably follow a similar pattern where 4 did, where it'll slightly mimic the shape of the actual island. I'm guessing more north to south. Because they've already talked about the city being in the south and the mountains being in the north and those being the furthest parts away.
Yeah. I'm just excited for this freaking game.
We're gonna get more of a bean shape.
A bean?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be slightly bean shaped.
I can't wait to get beans.
But more north to south. Yeah.
Oh, that's a quote and a half. I don't know. Well, mimicking the island part. Well, that's the thing, Kay. Like, it's Japan as a whole. It's a huge freaking island. Instead of like, oh, you got a country, but you're surrounded by other countries. Well, that's the thing, Kay. We don't know. Yeah, we've been shown some stuff, but we also just don't know as well. That's the thing. That's where we're assuming stuff. That's why we're talking about this stuff. But I don't know.
I also did say vaguely, as in like it already pointed out that it's going to have a coastal area and a southern city area and that kind of stuff, which means it sort of has to follow a, you know.
Yeah. It's like we're not seeing any oceans in northern part of the map in the Alpine sections.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're going to be surrounded like you're on an island. I just more think it's going to mimic the coastline.
Well, yeah, I don't know. If I were to create a map, I don't know. It's like there's so many different theories I was gonna go for with the map design and the biome layouts, but like it's like all we know is the Alpines are out north and the Tokyo cities in south, but I don't know. It's gonna be quite interesting. But we just reached the hour mark. I forgot to record a bit over at the beginning, but it is what it is. So we've talked about time attacks. We talked about showcase events, customization. I'll ask both of you guys this question. What's the one important gameplay aspect you guys are hoping that we get more information on? In the relative, couple of weeks or a month or so. Raiden, I'll start with you first. Actually, no, if you want Basher to go first, by the way, if you need time to think, by all means.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Basher, we'll go to you first real quick, this bud. Unless you want me to go first and I'll tell my predictions or what I want to do. But let me know, Basher.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, I'm really hoping... there's a lot. That's a problem though, because we only got a tip of the iceberg aspect of it. I want to see the career menu for both the Explore Japan thing and also the Horizon one. I'm making a prediction now, based on what we've seen with the Hot Wheels DLC, with what we've seen with the Sierra Nueva Rally DLC. I think it's gonna be the same philosophy as a Rally DLC. Also, shout out to Kay for subscribing. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Well, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate the support. I'm predicting that it's going to be the same aspect of the Rally DLC where, because we saw this when it comes to the gameplay. I'm gonna see if I can try to get this on my stream real quick. Oh my god, my freaking thing just blasted my ears. Ow. Where is it? There we go. There it is. Is it? No. He gets... Wait, let's go. Where's the time attack one? There we go.
We're just something that, we're really...
You get a certain amount of points for what you do. If I can find it anywhere. But I think it's gonna be the same progression. You know what, Raiden? I think I'm gonna call you out with this too. I think it's gonna be the same style of progression when it comes to the festival playlist, in the fact of you get points to unlock different chapters. But I think that might be the progression system in Horizon 6, because you do certain stuff on the map and you get specific points for what you do. And every time you get points, your little progress bar on the right side of your screen goes up. So I'm curious of how intricate this career mode is going to be. And yeah, we're going to have different objectives that we will need to complete. But it's also the factor of... I'm curious of how much we're going to have to do for each career mode. Because we have two different career modes. We got the Explorer Japan, which is just explore the map at your own pace. And then we also have got the Horizon Festival one, which is, I think that might be more race based. That's a rhyme. More than, just collect cars, buy cars, customize it.
Also such a loaded statement.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I realize what I said.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
There we go. I got the screenshot. That's a screenshot. But yeah, you get 250 points for doing a time attack circuit, and it's maybe at the end of this whole career mode, your whole freaking progression bar goes all the way up to the top. But I'm curious how long it's gonna take, because I'm calling out a lot of the tryhard community right with this. Half the fucking community is gonna binge this out in one day if they can. And I hope for the simplicity's sake of longevity for the Horizon game, for this Horizon Japan game, I hope and pray this takes forever to complete, because I don't want to complete this in 14 hours and okay, I got 1,000+ hours now of the game. But that's just my thought of it. I hope it gets intricated with longevity, gameplay, career progression. That's why I'm hoping we can get some more information with. Raiden, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not sure if I'm off base with it or not. From the way he was describing the progression system, it sounded very similar to the Hot Wheels DLC for me. I know they were doing it in the context of wristbands and that kind of stuff, but it very much felt like you're in this category, finish your races, then finish your championship, then you graduate to the next one, and you go that way, over and over. And that's exactly how the Hot Wheels DLC worked.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I'm not trying to go for, but like, I kind of understand what you're coming from, because Horizon 1 had that implementation of the system as well. But it's also a combination of the Hot Wheels DLC's class limited progression as well. What I'm trying to say...
Yeah, well, it still had that whole like sub reward system where you had to do specific things to max it out.
Yeah, that is true. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I'm curious because of the based on the little bar they gave us on the gameplay. I'm curious when you unlock different wristbands. That's also the thing I was also thinking about too, because like, yeah, we can have an overarching career mode game, progressive bar, but like, one, how do we know when we level up? Like, yeah, we have to do the Horizon Rush events or the showcase events, but how long will that take? Like, I don't want to do like 2 events and then boom, I'm at the green wristband, and then like 3 events and boom at the purple wristbands, and so on and so forth. I just hope for the sake of longevity gameplay, I hope it takes forever for us to progress through this, but like not in a grinding way like it was for Forza Motorsport, but more rather a balanced experience where, yes, it takes a while to complete the game, you have to earn your way up the ranks, but also it's not too tedious with stupid tasks you have to do, you know? And that's my thoughts on the whole thing. So if you guys are ready to share your thoughts, Basher, you can go first. Unless Raiden, you're ready.
Not really, no.
Okay, Basher. Okay, Raiden, do you have a thought?
I mean, as far as the main question was more, I'm sorry, can you repeat the button question for me? That way I can address it.
What's the gameplay element you're wanting the developers to talk about next, or what's the thing you're hoping that gets a little bit shown more, you know, detailed or explained in more detail, or shown on a gameplay exclusive video?
Fantastic. I'll thank the audience for its time, though I had time to pro. Absolutely, story missions. I want to know how the story system is going to work. I want to know what's there. Are we going to get the noodle shop thing? Are we going to get businesses where we make money? Are we like, how is it going to be the 3-star thing again? I want to know what we're doing there.
That's. I hope we get businesses back. Imagine owning your own tofu shop.
It was so nice coming back to money because, well, at least in that game, money was precious. It wasn't thrown at you.
My precious.
Well, it was so much harder to acquire the things that you wanted in that game because the credit system was much more like way less. Here's 300,000 every time, you know.
And you're talking about the Horizon 4, right? Horizon 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine
at least it felt that way.
Welcome to the Nexus tofu shop.
But like the cab service, delivery stuff, like any of that.
Yeah, I'm curious though, because we know that the Test Driver Unlimited Solo Crown. To be fair, it was a clown of the game when it first got launched. They do have their taxi service and delivery missions, so I'm curious if Horizon can do a similar thing with that in this game. So, Bash, are you ready for yours?
I don't know if I've got an input. I'm trying to think of something.
If you don't, that's perfectly all right, man. Well, and I will say I have another curiosity too because of the massive change in this map. And that's, we had such a thing in 5 with Trailblazer racing, like because it was this big open thing. When everything's a mountain and there are trees everywhere, how's this going to work?
Oh yeah.
Like, are there specific cutouts for that type of racing in the forests, or like, because it's everywhere now? So how does that work now?
Huh. Well, that's the thing. How many people actually did the Trailblazers on Horizon 5? I only did them like the one time. I
absolutely hated it.
I only did them like the one time.
No, I did it because it was part of the game you had to accomplish, but I don't enjoy them.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of him. Like, the Juggernaut was pretty cool because you had to go from like the top of the volcano all the way down to the freaking temple, but it was also a pain in the ass to like find out the route for it.
But I am curious because everything we see with them driving around, it's just walls of trees everywhere. So where are you supposed to go tearing through a field with that type of thing?
Yeah, especially if there's so many, like, it is, the elevation has really changed in Horizon 6, so I'm curious with that. To be fair, we do have the Eliminator in Horizon 6 as well.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure it's there. I'm just curious how that's going to work, or if that's part of the everything is destructible in this environment or not. You know?
Well, I mean, they said I think they have like 5 times more trees than in any Horizon game.
Yeah, and just like Kara said, it may be just Trailblazer's not there and it's been replaced. You know?
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. Hide and seek's really going to be fun. I want to do hide and seek game mode. I want to start playing a little bit more hide and seek on Horizon 5. Because like I feel like no one appreciates that game mode, but I really appreciate it. It's like teamwork based, a teamwork based game mode, which I really enjoy.
It's fun if you get a good team for sure. And yeah, this map is going to be way more fun for hide and seek because there is so much more stuff to run into and drive around.
I'm gonna bring Basher into the audience real quick because he's gonna be gone for a bit. Yeah, I'm excited for this game. I don't know what I'm more excited for, the game or like what we're gonna do within the game of like, you know, when it comes to the community aspect. Because like, you've heard so many of my ideas, Raiden, and you liked a lot of my ideas. You know, I hope so at least.
I've had fun with them.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'm gonna call out the community a tiny bit here with this, but everyone just copies each other, and yeah, that's a Horizon experience where, yeah, people do cruises, people do drift events, people go racing, people do competitive racing. But the thing I've noticed with like what I create is like I created the out of the box ideas, like the Endopay trials. I've just started that. I do have a blueprint in my server, the Nexus, of a Horizon trial that I've constructed, which is the marathon trial with the Neo EP9, which you guys can see. Great. Yoink. But I want to make stuff like that in Horizon 6. The freaking stock car racing, I want to make a Neo EP9 series, which would be pretty cool. Of like just stock Neo EP9s to race around, but also the stock racing is gonna be really, really freaking fun in that too. Like, there's a lot of possibilities in the game that I'm really excited to see what people can make. The event lab community is gonna be absolutely bonkers. The estate is gonna be fantastic as well because I would love to build.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil it now. I want to make a factory of some sort. But it's gonna be a giant warehouse building, but each floor has a different thing you can do. Like one of them's gonna have a drift arena, another one's gonna be like a rallycross arena, another one just gonna be like a photo booth, and there's gonna be so many different things I want to do for that. And like that's the thing, that's the creativity aspect I love about Horizon as well. It's like you can build anything you want as long as like you can drive in it.
I can't wait to see what people pull off with a enlarged prop budget and a bigger area to work with.
Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much. Well, that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to make it multi-purpose. There you go. For like the area I want to build at least. But go on, Raiden. You were saying something.
I was just gonna say, like, that's another thing of more that we need to see is where they're talking about your. What is it when you get Legend Island and you build your own like race facility? Like, how does that work? Is it customized stuff? Is it drag and drop buildings? Like, how? What are we doing here?
Well, to be fair, we haven't even discussed it with the garage system yet.
Oh god, that too.
Oh my god.
How many of those are we getting?
Well, that's the thing. It depends on how many houses we get too, because I think it'd say there's a garage in every single house I'm gonna get, but. I already know the type of garages I want is like a nature foresty, like a natural growing garage, if that makes sense. Like anything, because I think, actually, let me go back to the gameplay developers direction real quick. Let me pause that. There you are. Where is the customizable garages? There you go. There we go. This screenshot right here made me excited. The Koenigsegg Jesko in a wooden environment, that made me excited.
The wood panels and everything.
Oh my god, bro. It's gonna be looking so sexy, especially with like the beautiful cars. Oh my god. The natural like garages we can make in this game is just gonna be fan-friggin-tastic. I do hope.
That is where my trolley P50 is gonna go.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, hold on. You want to tell us about that? Freaking.
I mean, there's not much to it. It's just the reward car for the gummy tie-in is literally a trolley P50 that's painted to look like a gummy worm.
Yeah, I'm jealous about that. I was like, damn, I'm a freaking lucky bastard with that. I want to get one of those. Freaking, yeah, this will be first day. First day, and freaking, I can imagine Raiden just gonna be driving around Japan exploring it in the P50 trolley edition.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. As soon as I'm allowed to, because you'll have to go through. Every game has that like hour of introductory stuff you have to do before it lets you do your own thing.
Kay did say, by the way, in the Twitch chat, what do you guys think about the barn finds and if they're gonna be better than Horizon 5? I'm gonna say controversial statement. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but Raiden, what are your thoughts real quick before I say my statement?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my idea out there. I think barn finds got replaced by those cars on the side of the road thing.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say the exact thing.
Yeah, like I don't think barn finds, they might still be in there, but I think that here's the customized car on the side of the road for you to get thing is gonna take it over.
Like, to be fair, they've had them in the game for such a long time too, and like, yeah, it's a staple of the Horizon series, but like, realistically speaking, you get the cars once, and if they're meta or not, you don't use them. That's my thoughts on it. Like, some of the cars in Horizon 5 barn finds, I don't use them at all. And that's the thing, I need to expand my horizons, pun intended, when it comes to like the cars I drive, but like the barn find cars I don't really use, in my opinion. Maybe I can start using them with the end game.
Like, it's a cool way to give you a 30-second blurb about the history of a car.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Horizon 1 did it the best way possible with the barn finds, because Dak, the garage guy, is like gives you the history and lore about it. I'm like, ooh. But like,
yes.
But like freaking Horizon 5 is like, oh yeah, Papa Fernando had this. I'm like, who?
Right. Yeah. Haven't played that mission yet.
Yeah. I don't know.
I could absolutely, because there's so many, like, and maybe they've, instead of barn finds, they're garage finds because they're old abandoned cars and shops or something.
I'm gonna go back to the IGN. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the.
True. They were useful in 4.
Yeah.
The ones in 5 are just real generic.
So that's a problem. I feel like Horizon 5 kind of ruined a lot of the stuff in the Horizon. Like, okay, to be fair, also, a lot of people with 5, they left. A lot of the developers left Playground Games.
Because that's why we have 2 other studios developing racing games.
Official uncensored law. Okay, cool. There we go.
And I mean, to be fair, they are a staple of the game. They're probably not going away. It's probably an addition to thing, because it kept saying that they're supposed to be like random to your instance.
Well, that's the thing. They also use the barn finds in Horizon 5 for the gifted drops that people in the community give out. But what I've experienced, I've seen people talk about, that you just get the Porsche Taycan and that's it.
I mean, I've given away. Well, you've seen where like I have like 300 million credits now. There's no, and I have almost every car in the game. So if I get a Forza edition or something like that, I send it out. I don't bother keeping them.
Where is a screenshot? Yeah, I will. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, in that same way though, like the car spots they're talking about could just as easily function the same as a barn find, where it's the first time you find it, it's a set. Like, this one in this position is always this car the first time, or this one in this place is all, and have it function exactly the same way, and then after that have it function in the almost car gifting sense, where it's random stuff.
I'm trying to look for the screenshot where it shows you the PI level for the car's stock, and then when you purchase it, it's worth the different PI levels. Side note, by the way, if we're talking about exclusive cars, I hope the Horizon stories have more impact of where you complete a full Horizon story and you get an exclusive car just for completing that story.
It would be nice if there was a little bit more challenge to getting some of those cars, because I know 5 was trying to be very accessible with the you can get it by earning it this way or you can buy it kind of things, but there's not really a sense of accomplishment.
I'm trying to look for this freaking gameplay. I can't find it. I'm just excited for this game overall. But yeah, go ahead, Raiden.
Oh no, I was reading what Kaira was saying in
the Twitch chat. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Kay for being here the whole entire time. Appreciate you being here. And also, Raiden, you're the Nexus warden. You're here nonetheless, I guess.
I'm just doing my job.
Oh, okay, bro. You're making me sound like I freaking. I hold you hostage, bro. What the fuck?
He hits me when I'm not on stream. No, I'm just kidding.
He stalks my Twitter feed. Found it.
I love doing this stuff. It's fun.
Yeah.
And no, like I said, I'm absolutely. This is absolutely like fantasy stuff. I don't think they genuinely do it that way, because the barn find again is like foundational. They'll probably still have them. It may not be 10. It might be 5. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because like, I think it also just depends on the map size too. Like, because like you can only put so much aftermarket cars, you can only put so many barn finds in different locations that make it, seem natural.
Yeah, and that is a good point. Kate also mentioned that they were themed to the country that you were in and for, because everything like that was how you got the Jag E-Type and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Horizon didn't have that much like stuff to go off. You you got American cars and stuff like that, but like at least you get some more variety with Horizon 6 now too. But
yeah, and I guess that would have been a very difficult thing for Mexico to pull off, because there's not a whole lot of in-house. Like most of their stuff is, they make Ford.
I find it ironic though too, because the only Mexican car they had in the game was a Vol, the Vol manufacturer.
Yeah.
And I tried driving that the other day. I did not like driving that whatsoever.
There's most of those open top weird cars in the game are not super fun to drive.
It was rough.
The Lotus 211 is okay. It's just there's something strange about the way they drive.
Basher's like, hold on. Well, what am I holding on to, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to see that.
Let's see. So we talked about that. We talked about barn finds, showcase events.
That's also another excellent point. They did not play into their Baja culture at all.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. No, that irritated the hell out of me too. It's like, bro, it's Mexico. The Baja 1000's there. Default. Okay, I switched that to a lot better.
Any kind of trophy truck related stuff or any of that?
I mean, they had a trophy truck barn find, if I remember, the Toyota T100 or something. Oh my god. OBS. Raiden, you might have cut out for a second, bro.
Let's see.
There we go. No, it's me. No, it's not you, bro. It's me.
I was about to say, the stream just died, yeah.
Yeah, it's OBS disconnected. Frickin'. To be fair, it's also been very windy outside today, so no wonder it's been like cutting in and off. On and off. Alright, with that being said, online feature, yeah, well, there's so much that can go on with it. The convoy system, like the event lab system. Yeah, Forza Online is really good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, a lot of people were talking about was it 3 that had the feature where you could honk at people to get them to join your convoy?
Yeah. I think that was also for single player as well, because like the drive avatars were able to drive with you on the convoys. With that too.
Dude, that reminds me, that's another feature that I missed, was where you could recruit your friends, and based on how they were doing in the game, you'd get money.
I wonder why they got rid of that. I'm really curious about
that. That was a cool, like, I loved just signing into the game and seeing like my brother's gamer tag up there and being like, "You got $25,000."
I was like,
cool,
hell
thanks,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's they've never implemented in 4, because like 4 had a they got rid of the club system. I'm sad about that. I wonder how Team Wars is gonna be, by the way, with that, because of the club system. It's like, oh, you don't have a club tag.
So many people. Yeah, that's gonna screw up. So many people are gonna have to do their gamer tags out.
Oh gosh. It's gonna be. I can't wait to see all the freaking SR1 or 1% tags. But
yeah, I mean, Rise, Nude, all the VNX, all those guys are gonna have to add their stuff to their username if they want it.
And you wonder why I love the competitive scene.
Yeah.
And also the community and the whole nutshell with the competitive side, it's questionable at least. All right.
Yeah.
Without further ado, I think we're going to start wrapping it up for the next podcast. This has been episode 1. I'm excited with Horizon 6 coming out. Raiden, I take you're the exact same way. Raiden, what's your final thoughts on all this?
I am absolutely excited to have a new racing game to spend tons of time just screwing around in again. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be quite exciting, especially here on the Nexus Discord server, or if you're watching this on YouTube, on my Allan Endopay YouTube channel. We're gonna be absolutely delivering some absolute bangers when it comes to the Forza Horizon 6 game coming out. It's gonna be fantastic. I'll definitely be doing a Let's Play on my Twitch stream about that and uploading on my channel. We'll be doing some convoys over here on the Nexus Discord server, and we're gonna have a ton of fun. But without further ado, Raiden, thank you so much for joining me, bud. I am planning on playing on some Horizon 5 if you want to join at some point today. I'm also be doing some other games at some point, but we're gonna diverge it into chunks, into different segments for this stream. But yeah, episode 1 is wrapped and done, and we'll catch you all later on the YouTube side. So bye, YouTube. Peace out. It was fun. We'll see you next time.
Hi, everybody.